What up in the web? We in the building. We in the building. We in the motherfucking building tonight. Talking about everything gaming. When the homies come through, they gonna come through. They gonna come through. They come through. They got links. They just gonna sneak in this mother. I don't know what they gonna do. But we live. Xbox Day One podcast. Let's go. We in the building. We in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Sleepy Goblin. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Sleepy Goblin. Shout out to my man Six Slayer. Part of 108 Dragons TV podcast. You guys got to check that shit out. My man Smitty Smith is in the building. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know where my co-op is at. I ain't gonna call him on the phone. I ain't gonna look for him. None of that shit. That's how we do it. We on Xbox Live. Shout out to T shout out to T KTJ Gaming. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. I see you on Twitter doing good work. Shout out to the good guys. But if I gotta do this motherfucker by myself, I do this shit by my motherfucking self. We being real. I don't do that little soft party shit. I get on the phone and call some people. But that's what I want to do. Ain't even in here. So, shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to what's up with you, G? I like to show love. I like to show straight love. Said Livewire sleep. Livewire might be sleep. But we in the building. We in the motherfucking building, G. We here. I'm gonna call somebody that I think I can count on. Let y'all hear it live on the interweb. Let's call. Cause I got the phone up with my old lady. Let's call him. He done fell asleep too. See.
Hey, how you doing? This is Monroe.
Nigga, he is Monroe. This nigga, that motherfucker fell asleep too. But we in the building tonight. I gotta do it by myself. So fucking what? Anybody want to come in? Just hit me on Twitter or something like that or something. And what gonna come in? We're gonna talk about gaming tonight. Um, what I want to talk about? It's what fuck it. It's my motherfucking business. What the fuck I want to talk about? Uh, Shout out to my man Sonic Echo. I show love to everybody. Thing about this, I ain't a hater. None at all. But we have to get it real tonight. Let's go. We about to get that motherfucker real tonight. So I ain't got my peoples. They'll come in when they feel like coming in. Let me send them another link just in case. Cause I want to hear that shit. See, that's what I do. I send my think I give my co-hosts a chance before I murder their asses. That's what I do. I give them something. I don't know. I ain't trying to go solo tonight. I don't know what ass is out tonight. But let's get with what I want to talk about. I don't, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all. What you guys want to talk about first? What the panel want to talk about first? What the chat want to talk about? And we can talk about it. What I've been playing Sleepy Goblin. I've been playing that damn game called man the Xbox backwards compatibility Max Payne 3. I've been playing the shit out of that. I've been playing the shit out of Max Payne 3. I've been playing the dog shit out of Max Payne 3. Sega man, what's good? You up? Get your ass in here. You want a link? Get your ass in here. You up? You ain't doing nothing. Slap your wife on her ass. You know what I'm saying? And get a good blast. So I'm gonna go do a podcast. Shit. Shout out to my man Sega man. That's my guy. That's why I talk shit and how I talk shit. But no. Max Payne 3. I didn't put I ain't played Max Payne at all. I haven't played Max Payne 3 at all. I mean, that's the first time playing Max Payne 3. I've been hooked on that. Um I've been hooked on a lot of backwards compatibility games. I have. I've been playing them. I'm I'll put this way. I love the world of gaming. I play games. A lot of you think sit there and like, oh, I just talk shit about. No, I play these fucking games. You know, I jumped about. I haven't jumped on Halo Infinite in 5 days, and I got on that motherfucker. I got on that shit. The shit was the business. Free smoke. Free smoke. Even though I got a bunch of free smoke, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't the best of the best. I ain't the best of the best at all. But I love to play game. I mean, people don't know how old I am, and I love to play games. I play games on my phone. Let's keep it a buck. I play games on my motherfucking phone. Yeah, them motherfuckers is hard. I man, I play these fucking games. I know somebody was like, "Oh, he's on YouTube," because I'm going to bed, motherfucker. I gotta go to the office. Walk in when I'm online. My shit's always open. And shout out to all the great, like 108 Dragons had a great podcast today. Shout out to all the great podcasters, Xbox podcasters is out there. I don't want to say no names because I can't think of a bunch of them because I'm getting fucked up. But it's a late night podcast. It's a late night. My man Zobi70, he brings that motherfucking energy all the fucking time. He brings it. Zoe brings it. And I try to bring it to y'all. I try to bring it. Ladies and gentlemen, hookers and hoes, guess who I found?
Yo, you
Ladies
silly.
and gentlemen, hookers and hoes, guess who I found? Flip money online.
Hold on, give me a second, bruh.
Yeah. See, he said give him a second because he got to finish with the ice cream that he put on somebody and all that other shit. Like we in the building, G. We play these fucking games. We play these fucking games, and people don't understand that we do this shit. And I respect anyone that does that. I'm not trying to fight you. Or none of that. You know, Four Guys with Corners, go check them out. They got some shit going on. I like to shoot out people that recognize us. We talk a lot of shit. We do a lot of shit. But we gonna hold the world to a standard. So what else I want to talk about? Cause it's just me. And I know I already know the it want to talk about something. Um what else I want to talk about? Oh, now he gonna live wire. Ladies and gentlemen, hook and hoes. Guess who's in the building? The live wire.
Yo, what up?
It's on you. You can talk what you want to talk. It's the live wire. I've been talking.
You been talking? What Flip
I've been
doing?
talking for the last 15 fucking minutes.
Okay.
So you can talk.
Why you got the old thing up from last week?
I do. I thought. Hang on.
The image
I
you got up
see.
there is from last week.
Shit, cause I was tired. Shit.
Not that they could totally tell. It's kind of our
They see
the
what we
advertisement.
doing. I'll change it right now. But go on and talk. What you want to talk about? Go on and talk.
All right. So our topics are.
We don't got no topics. Just talk. Talk what you want to talk about.
Yeah, we got the Dying Light
Talk. If you want to talk
situation.
about Dying Light, talk about Dying Light.
You get a
Talk.
chance to play it?
I ain't buy Dying Light.
I got it. It's pretty solid from what I played so thus far. I told Flip I wasn't gonna get it, and I still got it.
You ain't play it yet?
I played it. Yeah, I played about the first hour of it. Maybe it was an hour, half an hour, one of those. I got to the hideout and stuff, and then I left it off there. But I can't really compare it to the second one because I really didn't play. I mean, the first one because I didn't really play the first one like that. What are you looking for? Oh yeah, it might
I
be.
mean, like I want to play it. Like I actually, what I saw, like I wanted to buy it.
Buy that damn
I,
thing then.
huh?
Go ahead and buy it. The hell is that beeping
Nah,
noise?
cause you want to buy it for me and you. Fuck that. Ain't going down like
All,
that.
all the bet you lost.
Not buying for me and you. Uh, no, it's just. I mean, it looks good. It like how it plays. I mean, I heard people saying they got. it- You know this. You know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck with the gaming community. A game come out, they bitch and complain about every fucking thing. How y'all think about that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I saw this frame miss. Motherfucker, you don't know what a frame is. How'd you miss it? You watched a YouTube video and saw the frame.
That's what they missed. They missed the YouTube video that we're talking about the frame that they missed. Shit.
I get tired of that shit.
Hey
Cause
man,
I
I
think
mean,
the games, I think the game, I thought about buying that motherfucker today.
it's solid. Like I mean, like I don't have any complaints. I mean, granted, I ain't that far right, so I can't really say. And I plan on the X, the Series X. I haven't tried it on the S yet, so I don't know how it plays on that. But for what I played, I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? So that's all I can tell you. Um, I mean, it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but
Right.
I mean, what can you do? Everything ain't for everybody. So, um, but again, I tried to play the first one. I was telling Flip I was gonna play the first one, but the frame rate wasn't it was 60, but the resolution was super low.
Oh.
So so
Well, you know.
it wouldn't stay at 1080p. It would go up. Like, it would go up and then come down, go up and go down. And I'm playing it. I mean, I'm playing performance mode, so I mean, you could tell it's not like super crisp. But I put it on all. I tried all the modes, and none of them look. You know what I mean? Like it's not that type of game to be like all super graphical. Like the textures don't improve. Now maybe on PC it looks, it looks like that, but on console, I mean, it looks like it's probably like medium settings. I mean, yeah, it's 4K, but it's medium settings. But
Well,
the
we got.
one thing I can't. But
I'm
you
gonna
know what
keep
it
it a
reminds
buck.
me of? The other game you like, Far Cry. I don't like that. I think Far Cry's uh it has better textures though,
Oh,
because
really?
remember Far Cry originally didn't have that 4K texture pack. We didn't get
What's
into it
that?
later. Wait, who's that? That you Flip?
I don't know. Is it? Is it me?
Yeah, stick. Quit put the fucking quit putting
Mm-hmm.
this shit under your arm bar. The mic under your arm bar.
Oh yes. But what I think, man, it's a solid game, man. It's pretty fun. Uh, gameplay is fast. I like the mechanics as far as like I haven't obviously gotten that far, so I don't know all the tricks of the trade and all the stuff. Like I know they used to have a slide button. I haven't learned that yet, so
No,
which is
you have
interesting.
to get that. I heard that you got to get that out of a out of a tree.
The
Out of a
slide button.
what?
Yeah, you have to get that out of a tree, out of a what's called a tree.
Okay, all right. So I got obviously earned it during the game
Yeah.
somehow.
And my thing is, you know what I look at the game is Far Cry. It's another Far Cry.
Yeah, I mean it's Far Cry Zombie sort
It's
of.
Far Cry, but I'm not. I want to play it. Like it's not like I don't want to play it.
I mean it's more gory than
Well,
Far Cry,
well,
but
like you don't Far Cry. You
I'm
got
quite sure it
guns.
is.
You ain't got. You got a knife. You got some slasher shit like that. But you have to actually, at night it's different. Far
yeah.
Cry at night you can walk around. You can go swim and do whatever the fuck you want to do. But
Little girl, what are you doing?
baby Cody.
Well, they say I heard the new one isn't as hard or cumbersome as walking around and stuff like that. So it's not like the previous ones where um being at night was like unbearable. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I ain't played the motherfucker. I don't have no how can I say it? I can't talk about the game what I saw. I saw what I saw of the game. Is it a game that I will play? Yes, I will play that type of game. But I play goddamn everything thing. But would you play that live wire?
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm like, it's like it's up your alley. It's like some things is up our alley.
Um. Look, I wasn't like said before. I wasn't gonna get it because one, I didn't beat the first one. I don't even know if the one if they both tie into each other. I have no idea. Um. But
Probably.
No,
maybe I don't know.
it's I think I forgot it's some years later.
Yeah, but I know the first one was like in Africa, and now he's like this guy, whoever it is somewhere else. I don't think it's the same because this guy looks white. The other guy look Middle Eastern or something.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's the
No, they
same
said no.
guy.
They said no. It's in the future. It's like I forgot
He
15,
became future.
20,
Well, he
10
don't
or
look the
whatever.
same.
I ain't gonna say it's in the future.
Yeah, he definitely looks like a white guy to
Yeah.
me.
Stu
The,
Pigs, what's
the,
up,
the other
G?
guy did not so much.
We got Stu Peas in the building. We got Stu Peas in the building. But no, but it is what it is. I'm like, I
It's
don't.
good, Stu.
So if you ain't shit,
What? It was good, Stu. What happened?
yeah,
What did I say wrong?
you had something like what's good with it, Stu? Like you got something to say off your chest. You got something to say off your chest
No, I ain't got nothing to say. Stu P's my man. I ain't gonna crack no joke tonight.
tonight. You cracked it last night. You
Yeah,
cracked it on
listen.
me.
That's another. That was a different night.
Oh, ain't this a bitch? Ain't this a motherfucking bitch? Um, what? Man, I've been playing this shit out of motherfucking backwards compatibility games. Gotta say it right for flip. Mm. Max Payne 3
You
is
had
the
some drink,
shit.
didn't you? That
Huh?
nigga been drinking, dog. That
Yeah.
nigga been
Yeah, I've been drinking.
drinking.
You know I've been drinking. I've been
You
drinking.
you over here, I've been drinking. I've been
I've been
drinking.
drinking. But nah, but I ain't drunk enough to not get fucked up like that. Um, Max Payne 3
Oh,
is the shit.
nice.
Yeah, I see y'all motherfuckers been playing that shit like crazy. Especially Loud. I think Loudwire did beat it.
Yeah, I beat that shit on
That
PC.
game is, and I ain't never played Max Payne 3.
You ain't never played Max Payne 3?
No, I never played. I mean, no, I played Max Payne, but my last time was 2,
They ain't play that
the
the last
last
one.
one.
No, I definitely. That
And
was
I've
one
been
of them
hooked, and I
because
be talking shit in the party.
that's
Like, bitch,
Max.
it's your motherfucking fault that you pregnant.
Yeah,
Shit,
because
it ain't
Max
my
Max
fucking
Payne
fault.
came out around the same time. I think all those the like Blacklist and all that stuff came out. If I'm not
Hold on,
mistaken,
wait a minute.
that same year, not the same time, but the same year, like that last year and a half, where like Blacklist came out, and GTA 5, and all that stuff.
And it
So
went
I
under the
believe it
radar.
came out. I think it came out 2013. Was it 13? 12, 13, one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But I know it's a late gen game. But that was Rockstar game. They did the best one because that's better than the other two. And I like the first two. That shit
Yeah,
smokes it.
that one that's all action. That's
Yeah.
action packed. It feel like you playing a movie.
Yeah. Like I wish they would go back and like redo the first two. So it plays more like in sync with because they changed the character model for Max Payne 3.
Who on
Doesn't
that
look
IP?
like it doesn't look like
Rockstar.
Who?
what's his
Who own
name?
it?
Rockstar.
Rockstar own it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rockstar. Yeah, because the other two,
You ain't gonna
remember,
see
Max
another
Payne
one.
used to they look like
Remy.
Sam Lake,
I think
the first
Remy
two.
made the first two,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
You
they
ain't
need
gonna
to
see it
start.
no
Yeah,
more.
so for
You ain't gonna
Jaleel,
see it.
they gotta
I hate
remake
this.
it,
I hate to
dog.
tell
They
you this,
gotta
but you
remake
ain't gonna see it. You're not gonna see no more. Rockstar track
it.
is continuing making certain games.
Yeah.
It's not good. They're only gonna make they big banger. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I mean, I don't know. When's the last time they made a single player game? Because that's what Max Payne. Well, you know what? No, Max Payne does have multiplayer. I ain't never tried it, but it has.
with Max Payne. No,
Yeah, it
Max Payne
does.
is no. That's all single player.
No,
It
it has
just it's a
multiplayer on
story.
it. No,
What?
no, no,
What? What? What?
not the
Which one
main
had
campaign.
multiplayer?
Yeah, what one? I'm
Max
trying to
Payne
find out
3.
which one.
Max Payne 3 has multiplayer.
No, I think it has co-op. Maybe co-op.
Bro, I'm telling you, I just played it on PC. I ain't played the multiplayer, but you can see in the options it says multiplayer. It don't say no co-op.
That mean that back in the day that might be me co-op.
All right, fair enough. Maybe it's like time trial, like a trial.
Yeah, just like
Two
what's
people
called had it.
go and shoot up whatever.
Yeah, you know what? He's right. Think about how old that game is. That game is old as hell.
Yeah.
Just like Splinter Cell had the what's called it, spy versus spy shit.
Well, they had spy versus spy, and they had the team shit where two spies had to work together in order to complete missions. Now, that's what I used to play. I ain't really played spy versus spy like that. Not that it wasn't good. I just wasn't my thing because I ain't never want to be on the other side. I only wanted to be a spy. You know what I mean?
It wasn't good. Fuck that. I ain't like it.
You ain't like
All
the you
no,
ain't
cause
like
listen here.
spy next was it
Listen here.
Mercs
Listen here.
versus
Listen here.
spies?
All Max Payne. Um. 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 What game you just said? Splinter Cell. Games like that don't need to be had a multiplayer component to it. It doesn't. Leave it alone. Leave it as it is.
I
You don't
mean,
have to, they don't have to
some
put no
people
type of
like it.
multiplayer.
Some
Multiplayer.
people
Let it
like it.
stay a story driven game. You know what I mean? Like I don't. I noticed that some game back then, they try to give it a multiplayer aspects to it when it really don't need it. I'm like, it don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got Microsoft for some of them great and beautiful shooters that they have. Haha. And now
So
we
I throw
see.
a question out to
Go
y'all.
ahead.
He was like, "Well, Halo is half done. Do you feel like Halo was
What?
half done?"
But I don't understand. What does that mean? Have done? I don't understand that. I don't know what I don't know what they're talking about. To
I'm gonna let
me,
you talk.
it's a very. You know what? Halo is a regular. Um, what is it? Livewire. It is a regular corridor shooter with open world. It still have corridor elements in it as it being an open world shooter. So I don't know what they was expecting for it. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft already said that this is going to be a 10-year thing. So within the next 10 years, we're going to get more Mac for the multiplayers. We're going to get more in-depth storyline, you know, and cosmetic or wherever else that's coming down the pipeline. So I don't understand what they mean by it's not finished. Like, what was it? I guess it all depends on what they was expecting. I mean, because it's still ton of shit. It just like any other any other open world game like GTA, after you beat the story mode, there you go. Like GTA, after you beat the story mode or whatever, there's still other things within that game that you continue on doing. So I don't know. I ain't even beat that game 100%, and I'm playing it on a harder level. I'm stepping up a notch or whatever, like I usually do with Halo. I go for normal, medium. I mean, medium, whatever it is, and continue on going on it up and up and up until the co-op come out and Lawai fall asleep and we beat the game like we always do. It's a tradition that me and Lawai do. He go to sleep and I rubber band his ass through the goddamn game. Yo, I don't know. What about you, Live? I don't know. It's not a complete game. I don't get that.
Well, who says it's not a complete game?
I don't know. No, I think some people feel like I don't know what the complete game is.
Yeah, maybe if you feel the only way you can feel that way is if it's like, all right, you feel like co-op should be there, you feel like Forge should be there, you know what I mean? But as far as the campaign and the multiplayer, that's just complete. Is every map that's going to be there at the end going to be there? No, but no game starts like that. It just that's not how it works. Like if that was the case, you might as well just be like, all right, Halo will be done. It's a 5-year game, but we're going to attack on 3 more years so you can get to the part where he has all the maps in the multi, and then it still wouldn't be done because a lot of the maps are built by the community too. And the thing is, if they're trying to refine their tools for Forge to allow it to function to the way the maps could be improved more so than they have in the past. Sometimes that shit gonna take longer. I mean, it just does. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, look at GTA. That shit was supposed to come out. Remember when they first said GTA 5 was supposed to come out? It was multiplayer. It was like, oh, it's supposed to come out in a month. That shit didn't happen. I think it came out like 6 months later, and then
Any
and it was
any
and
a
it
year.
wasn't right for about a year. Like it didn't really become it didn't start becoming what it is until about a year, maybe like 2 years in. Like people were playing it, but they weren't. But what they were doing in the original online wasn't nowhere near what they doing now. It wasn't even close. I mean, they stuck with it and they built it with the community. And that's the thing you got to do with those games.
You know what? It's the generation that we have where though update is going to be an update thing, update requirement going to come out, and the only reason why I see that it's going to be like that is the simple fact because people are being, some people are, well, a lot of people, even sometimes myself, are impatient with some of these games that come out. Okay, they just confirmed GTA 6 is coming. That's all they said. We're working on GTA 6. That was it. It may not have been a lot of news. It may not be big or whatever, but they told us something. So somewhere down the line, between now and when this game released, it's gonna have problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know exactly what they expecting out of Halo because it seemed like to me the game was the same length as Halo 5. It was just open world. So, I mean, I don't know. It's a working to me. I look at it as perhaps maybe a working progress. This is something that they're trying out new, and as time goes on, they will have it down pat. Look at all them other games that came out that wasn't up to par to people's standards.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Yup, there you go. Thank you. Like you said, GTA. What's the cowboy game Rockstar made? Um, Red Dead. Red Dead still not up to par. I don't give a fuck nobody say. Red Dead still not up to par. It's still not up to par. I don't know what's going on with Red Dead. A lot of games that's is like that or whatever. It's going to be like that. Sometimes I think well, us as older gamer, older distinguished gentlemen that we wearing the Brooks Brothers suit. You know what I'm saying? Them suede shoes and stuff, and the pinky rings and shit like that. The pinky rings and shit. We understand from back in the day, blowing inside them goddamn cartridge, which a lot of people had asthma then. Now suddenly, all of a sudden, people don't have asthma no more because of that shit. Because they ain't blowing in them goddamn cartridges. It was okay. We deal with it. We kept moving. This should be no different than blowing in a cartridge. If it got bug glitches, we just got to deal with it until they fix it. I'd rather them to fix it and not fix it at all.
Yeah, I mean, ain't my whole thing is look, is people warranted to complain, fine, complain. You know what I mean? Like as long as your points are valid, just you know what you're supposed to be doing. Supposed to hand up 343, tell them exactly what the issue is and about freaking fixing it and doing adjustments. But not bitching. That's a different thing. Not nagging. Like make sure that they points are valid. But constantly harping on shit that you know like the things that they really want to be changed that actually make sense. You know what I mean? They'll do. But if you ask them about stupid shit like yo, we should have dual wielding in the game, it's like yo, dude, what the that's not we haven't had dual wielding in Halo since Halo 2. That was the first only last time that we had it. Motherfuckers still be asking for that shit. Hey dude, the reason why they got rid of it is because you can't throw grenades easily. Everybody who plays Halo knows it's about grenading and shooting. Now, if you don't do that, that's your business. But it's not Doom, it's Halo. Wow. I mean, as long as the complaints are valid, I don't see a problem with it. It's just that some motherfuckers just, they get under people's skin because they constantly bitch, and that shit is annoying as fuck.
I tell this as me, I'm a diehard Halo guy. I'm tired of bitching and complaining. Where this mode at? This and this and that. That's a free to play mode now. Am I right?
Yeah.
So you didn't say nothing about Fortnite. You ain't said nothing about all these other free to play games, PUBG and the rest of them.
PUBG
But
was the
when it comes to
worst.
Halo,
PUBG was one of the worst that came out.
huh? Like you don't come out. It's it's sorry for me to say, and I don't like to say it. The community got too much fucking say so now in the world of gaming. People think about it, they mess people's creative um what they want to do. They mess with their creative architect how they want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
They see a little something. Oh, I don't like that shit. Fuck you. Don't have to pay for it. You know, I hate that. You know what I'm saying? I see too much right now. I really do see too much in the world of gaming where people are going talking about certain genres of games and what they want. It ain't about what you want. It's about what they want. That's their art. don't play it. But
You
you
know
don't
what?
want to dog walk it.
That
You got
that
you
that,
got
that makes a lot of sense. That I always say that about movies. Although the movie, some movie that we watch, based on comic books and stuff like that, may not be accurate as a comic book, but they're trying to give you something different and new to enjoy. And I've said that before. You're right. They're giving you a type of game, something that they creative, something creative that they're giving to us or whatever. I understand people want, like you saying, people want this and people want that in the game or whatever. And Lawai, right? I mean, if you want to give your feedback, go ahead and give your feedback. But I believe, like what you're saying is, don't sit up there and just complain, just to fucking complain about a game when they're trying to give you something fresh or new or whatever, a different type of game. You know what I'm saying? I get that, and I don't think people understand that. Like, man, I want the game to be like this. Wait, whoa, hold on. You're right. A lot of people do that when it's brand new IP that comes out. They do that. They complain and whine, and they complain and whine. I believe somebody in the comment section, I forgot who said it, said like they make it a living to complain day and day. They complain about something like which I have no clue why they complain and whatever. And you know my biggest tease and pet that I'm mad about is about the same thing goes with Quantum Break. Like, I even seen some of the complaint about Quantum Break. I think a lot of people complain about a game and they don't even play it. I, that's to me, I think that's the worst. You complain about a game and you ain't even gonna play the game. I mean, don't get me wrong. If the game if it's not your type of game, I get it.
well,
But you
flip.
just gonna
We gonna break it.
complain
You
on it,
said you brought up Quantum Break, right?
right?
With Livewire, this set what Livewire put up. Crossfire X. Why ain't no hype for Crossfire X?
Because it's on the Xbox
Um,
only.
I
Huh?
wouldn't even. I don't even know if that's the case. I feel like Crossfire is being looked at the same way as Kenna, the Bridge of Spirits was being looked at. Like, people knew about it, but they didn't really have no. I mean, the only difference is PlayStation did do they did do a state of play on it, like maybe a couple of months ahead of its launch. Actually, no, they did two. They did one that was like a couple of months ahead, and then they did another one that was like maybe a month ahead.
Let me
Um,
ask you this, live. Did they do any advertisement for Crossfire X?
no, but they didn't do any advertising for Canon neither. That's the only thing that's similar. That neither one had advertisement.
I don't understand that one.
Like,
I'm
I
not.
haven't, I haven't, I haven't seen. I don't know why they chose not to do it.
They showed Crossfire X on the Xbox
But
channel. They showed Crossfire X
I
coming
feel
out.
like I feel like it was last minute being put in the Game Pass too. Like, Smilegate had to be convinced to do it. You know what I mean? I don't think they wanted to do it at first.
Okay.
Because
Mm.
remember, it wasn't that the first campaign wasn't supposed to be free. I already bought the game. It was like 25 bucks or whatever. So I got the whole thing with the both campaigns. Even though maybe after the game launches, they'll have the campaigns separate. Like, you could buy them together by
You can buy
themselves or
them separate.
whatever.
No, it says that on the
Well,
Xbox on Friday.
well, they don't have it up there right now. Right now, the only way you can get the campaign, like, you only can play the campaign by itself is if you have it on Game Pass. None of the other versions have the campaign, if I'm not mistaken, except for the $25 one. Well, the one that it's really 30, but it's on sale for 25.
Well, Baka said he saw a Crossfire Flex trailer. I don't know. I don't
But
watch the TV. But he said he saw a Crossfire. So what y'all think about it? But think
I
about
don't
it,
think
it's not a Xbox game. Right? I don't own the
right,
IP.
right.
None of
no,
that.
You,
You guys got to think about that shit before you go. No,
you
it's an
know what?
idea Xbox game, but it's
I don't
not.
I I don't feel like Joe. Is it me or does it seem like it's quite a few games that they haven't advertised like they used to back in the day? I remember back in the day they used to advertise hard body about any damn game. I don't.
A person told me, "What about Gunk?" the other day.
Okay.
I said people still play Gunk, but I said I never made a video and said Gunk was the best game of all the free world. Is what it was.
yeah, yeah. I don't
I
know
never
what.
said about certain games. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, like every game's not going to be a masterpiece. I mean,
Huh.
that's just foolishness. Now you can choose with your wallet what you play. I mean, and everybody's like, bro, everybody's different with what they watch. You know what I mean? Like, depending on what your mood or what your interests are. You know, like everybody
Let,
don't watch the same shit.
let me ask y'all this: do y'all feel like TV program is dying?
Yeah,
Like
As
TV?
far as
Okay,
what?
I'm just saying like it
it's
don't
done.
seem like it don't seem like TV it has to be dying because maybe that's why you don't see advertisement of video games like that because TV regular
Nah,
TV broadcast program
I
is
wasn't
not.
talking about TV. I was talking about YouTube and shit.
No. I know that, but I'm saying if if people are not watching TV as much as they used to, like they did back in the day, you're not going to see a lot of advertisement on basic television. I was sitting
Yeah,
there wondering that,
but
like, what
they already
is
got
it because of
around
that?
that. No, because they already got around that. They already know that a lot of people like I watch TV, but I don't. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I watch Hulu, but I don't watch anything when it comes out. I always the only thing I watch right when it's on is Undisputed. That's the only thing because you know what I mean. I try to keep up with what is being said, and I don't even watch that shit like all the depending on what I'm doing.
I no, I got YouTubers that will sit there and will fuck around and make their shit before it comes
well that's a
on Disputed channel.
yeah
That's why I watch.
yeah
That's why
Well,
I
yeah I
well,
watch
let
it.
me
watch
And
it.
ask y'all this.
like I said, if when I go to the office on Monday mornings,
Uh huh.
they're there already. It's they got it cut up with Skip and them.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's cut
it is
up.
cut. It is cut up. So, but like the only difference is like you don't get the full clip. But, that's a either yeah. If I'm depending on what I'm doing, I might watch it on YouTube, like a cut up version of it, or I'll try to watch it on Hulu while I'm out and about. I just I don't like Hulu sometimes because you can't like if somebody calls me and I go back, then it starts me off from the beginning. I gotta go and search for it again. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. But
Well. Mhm.
no, but like they can't they can do a bunch of advertisement because they did it for Halo. Like Halo was everywhere. You know what I mean? And I get it. They're not gonna do that shit for every game, but uh, like I would think that they would advertise Game Pass more. They don't really advertise Game Pass as much. To be honest, Game Pass is advertised mostly through word of mouth. Even when they did Halo, they would say that's in Game Pass. You know what I mean? But I haven't seen a ton of Game Pass commercials. The last one I saw was the one for PC. That was the last Game Pass commercial I saw when they were like Game Pass PC. Other than that, I don't really see it. And I'll be on YouTube all the time. So, and I don't skip every commercial.
For my,
And some of them you
I
can't.
do because I don't have no commercials.
you know
Yeah,
what?
well,
Well, one more thing. We'll go to the next one. What my man name in it? Got that supposed to be techno game.
Yeah,
Listen,
check no ass.
you know what I realized? What he just said right there. What if they start advertising game on Hulu, Netflix, stuff like that? Like advertise Game Pass or something like that on
Well, they do it on
on
Hulu
Netflix.
already.
Right,
They've been doing it
right,
on Hulu.
right. But what about Netflix, Paramount Plus?
No, they can't. You can't do it on Netflix. Netflix don't do ads, but they do it on Paramount Plus. They do it on. Do they? No, they
I
don't
ain't
do it
seen
on
none on
Prime.
Paramount Plus. I
Nah,
Yeah,
really
you
see
Paramount
it.
Plus. They definitely do
Paramount
it.
Plus give
They
you
Okay,
got
definitely
the
do it.
four out.
okay,
They got the $5 edition. They give you that first. They give you that one.
Yeah,
They
I
give you
know
that
for
okay.
sure
first
they
one.
do it on Hulu, and I know for sure they do it on Paramount.
What about with all the other I'm just saying all the streaming service, the little
Well,
rinky
no,
dink
because
one, the big one.
HBO don't do ads.
Yeah, HBO
Netflix
Max.
don't,
Yeah,
and Netflix don't do ads, and Disney don't do ads.
I think they should.
No,
I think they
they
should.
not going. They not going to because Disney also owns Hulu, so they don't need to. And they separate some of their content. Disney got content because I be watching because like certain kid shows that my daughter likes to watch are that are on Hulu ain't on Disney Plus, and vice versa. Yeah, man. Like and the shit don't always be up to date. Like you would think they would, but they're not. Well, I guess because it's based on like what they own the rights to. Like my daughter loves this show called Bluey, but it's not up to date on Disney Plus. It's just on season 2. But I think it's like season 3 or whatever. That show funny as hell though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo. That's the one kid show I could watch with her ass. Like, yo, this shit is crazy as fuck.
What else you got in your bag of tricks, live?
We gotta talk about what was that game?
What's up with the ass?
Ghostwire Tokyo.
I don't know about him. I heard a little bit of his video. What about the asshole?
Ooh.
Huh?
Was talking about the
Oh, the guy
Xbox
crying about
Monopoly
Monopoly
or
and shit.
whatever. I don't.
Man,
I
it's
might
Oh,
be wrong
disappointing.
oh,
about this.
oh! You talking about
It,
I forgot his name. He was on That's I believe he was saying something to Dustin McGarry, and he corrected him and got, and Dustin over there act like
I
he
got
trying to
feel
bring
about
out his inner ex body and out of him shit, because he was saying some very explicit words to the fella. It was
I
he
mean,
was.
the dude is obviously. I don't know. It might be kind of his shtick. You know what I mean? Like it's part of his thing. Like he just looks at pieces and just rants about it. I think the only reason why it fell on our radars
Yeah,
because it's
Adam.
game related. I
Right.
mean, but other than that, if he had said that, talked about Joe Biden something, will we even know who the fuck this nigga is? No, because because nobody gives a fuck. It's
I don't
only
know
be
who this
it's
dude
only
was.
be huh? The
I didn't know who
dude
the
that
dude was. I got
no,
somebody send that shit to me
it
today.
was
I'm like,
only it was only brought up because motherfuckers because ponies go and look for this nigga and then fucking tweet that shit out and tag a bunch of people in that shit and then motherfuckers start reposting that shit. That's the only reason
I didn't
why.
know
But this dude
who
ain't he's irrelevant. Him talking about this is no different than if
me and you
freaking
talk about it.
freaking Britney Spears was talking about the same shit. Like who gives a fuck? Like both of them obviously they ain't not dude was looking like he was having a mental breakdown over some shit that I don't even understand why he's concerned about. You need to be concerned about this TV show and the ratings they got, not the fucking what's going on with Microsoft.
Who is
So
this guy? I
he's a
mean,
TV star.
I don't know who he is.
I don't know who this dude is.
He's
I
a
just
Like,
he's
know.
a he's a he's a host of some show, some like mediocre show. I don't know the name of the show. I can't even tell you. Can't
Hold,
tell you.
hold on.
It's on Netflix. It's on
So you're
Netflix.
telling
I'm
me
showing it.
a actor. I mean, all right, come on. Is he a gamer? He a gamer. I get it. Doesn't
I
matter.
mean, he
If he
could
a
be a
gamer, he a
gamer. I mean,
gamer.
I don't, you know.
But it's not like he is. But for him to be mad that Microsoft, listen here, man. Let me tell y'all something out there, y'all ponies. Stop it,
Mm, a
because no
gamer. I
matter,
don't know.
no
If he
matter.
was a gamer, I think we would have heard of him. You know what I mean? Because all the other
No,
ones we do hear.
There's people out there who play games who just not out there on the front line. A lot of them up. They gotta realize this motherfuckers out there who not on the front line. They don't. They not like Snoop or Snoop Dogg or none of them or like other rappers or singers. They're nobody people. You got he probably a B list actor who trying to get some type of, I don't know, some type of exposure of being a gamer. So I ain't gonna say he ain't a gamer. He just probably, regardless who you are, a pony can be any goddamn body, even actors.
Yeah,
So
but like my issue is in like it's because it's I only call it like I just feel he's full of shit because you don't. It's one thing to complain about some shit that you have all the facts on. It's another
he
thing to
definitely
complain
full of
about
shit.
shit and you missing shit.
Maybe he's
You know
trying
what
to
I mean?
be. You know what? Maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe he's trying to be get some exposure so he can be relevant or something. I don't know. Maybe he figure like, yo, I'm gonna say blah 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 blah. They go check my show out, and I know I'm gonna have the backing of the ponies because that's what's going on right now. But I mean, I definitely believe he's a fucking on pony. I definitely believe that. Definitely believe he a gamer. He just felt like you know how some actors are. Their head get too big and shit. And they think
Yeah,
they the shit, so they think they gotta say so. They think they got a word in a fight. You know what I mean? To throw up in there like, yo, man, fuck that. I got some things to say. And as you said, don't have no fact or or lost touch of reality, not knowing what the fuck he's talking about. I mean, it ain't no different than any other ponies. That's what it sounded like to me. He sounded like a typical pony. I didn't even know he was a fucking actor. He sounded like a typical pony who don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
yeah. I don't know, but oh, Ghostwire Tokyo.
talk about it.
Y'all watched the full trailer on that shit?
I
I
seen
saw
it.
it.
I saw it.
Yeah, I watched it twice. I had to watch it twice. I watched it first when it first came out, and I went back and I checked it out later. It looks pretty interesting. Um, at first, I don't know. At first look, I was like, I don't know. It looks okay, But when I went back to actually look at, what they were doing, I said, okay, I kind of could say like it's not a shooter and it's not really a hack and slash. I don't know. It's something different. Like it really is. Like
He's taking
he's
souls
basically
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah, but it's basically like magic combat.
Yeah.
Like whereas um like what's the Skyrim? In Skyrim you do your magic and shit and you can do it with both hands and the same type of thing. But it's
Mm-hmm.
just like but like it just goes into more depth. It's like, all right, you do this magic shit. Like he had the one ability, he had a combo ability where he has to do this one ability to freeze time, another ability in order to mark them, another ability in order to pull their I guess souls from them or whatever, and then you can like finish them all. But it's like it's not that's not like mandatory of how you have to defeat them. That's just the way they chose to do it at one time. So you can do it however you want, but these are all the abilities they're going to give you at your disposal, and then you kind of choose your own path. And it's full open world, um, which is going to be interesting because it's supposed to be a large chunk of Tokyo. And
Yeah.
um,
He got possessed and didn't get killed, and everybody else around him, the spirit or something disappeared. Yeah. I'm gonna tell
yeah,
you this. It ain't gonna sell on the PlayStation.
Oh, I don't know if it's gonna sell or not. I
I
mean,
don't think I'm
but
gonna tell you that right
That
now. It's not. It ain't gonna
would.
sell. It's not gonna. I hate to say it. It's not gonna sell on a PlayStation at all.
Would.
History repeats itself time and time again. It's not going to sell on a PlayStation.
And they know
It's
that
not.
Microsoft owns the IP.
I mean, Crossfire did. I mean, Crossfire. Deathloop didn't do too bad. You know, I
That
think
It
shit
ain't.
wood. That shit is
It
wood.
ain't do good enough. It ain't do good enough,
it.
dog.
No, it did like a
Man,
mil.
that shit
It
wood.
didn't do a
That's
ton,
bullshit.
but
Fuck that. It need to do more. If it ain't doing, if it's not
Wood.
doing, listen here. If that shit not doing more than a million, fuck out of here. I'm uppercutting the shit out of a pony. Fuck that.
No, they don't buy games. They buy Red Box and
They
Red Box
talk.
is gone.
Thank you. They talk. Listen here. They talk too much shit for that shit just to hit a million. Fuck that. If none of their games don't hit over a million, I'm uppercutting the shit out of a pony. I'm
I
going on a
mean,
farm and I'm
but
punching them right in their jaw.
you gotta think of it. That's pretty good for a game like Deathloop, whereas Ratchet and
No,
Clank
no,
only
no.
did 1.5.
No. I get that though. But if it's not doing over a million, not the way they be talking. They be talking like them goddamn game be selling all more than a million and shit. Yeah, man,
Yeah, man.
that shit dead. That shit dead like 7 million.
Yeah, but you
They
know
be
them
lying their
motherfuckers is
asses off.
delusional.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, if that shit don't do over a million, I'm going on the phone. I'm videotaping myself uppercutting the shit out of a pony. Matter of fact, I'm going up on that hill, up on that mountain where Baka live at. I'm uppercutting ponies and shit. Then I'm sending a picture to all the ponies and shit. And I'm
Yeah.
especially sending it to what's the other guy? The other guy that I ain't hear him saying anything about what Sony did. What's his name? Colin,
Oh,
whatever
You
his
ready
name
to
is.
put your paws on somebody already, man?
Yeah, man, listen here. I'm telling you, I'm uppercutting ponies and I'm sending it to them. Fresh email. That's gonna be a Valentine's Day gift for them.
My apologies, people. I ain't mean to be late, man. I'm super duper late, man. My apologies.
That motherfucker was over there
Uh,
asleep, y'all, eating ham hock and the cheesesteak, sleeping shit, drinking on some sweet ass Kool-Aid. That's what happened.
chocolate milk, baby. Chocolate milk, baby. Get it right.
That's like gonna say
Chocolate milk.
chocolate milk though. Oh man.
Chocolate milk.
Shout out to my man TK9 and his crew. Know what I'm saying? That's like family over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. We just, hey, that's how we going in. Hey, we do
Oh,
something
man.
different.
Shoot, man. Hey, so did y'all speak about that pony ass motherfucker, man?
No, you can talk. You can go talk all
Oh,
you
man.
want.
What's that motherfucker
You
name,
got 30
man?
minutes. Cause I gotta talk to the old lady.
Oh, okay. But what's your boy name? Who put out that video
I don't know that
talking
name.
about
Just
There's
go
a white.
what you
disappear,
call
bro.
it?
We got it. We got the podcast. Just go fade away in a cut.
There's a
And we
white
tell you when
man.
to cut it
There you
off.
go.
You fucking boo loving ass motherfucker.
Adam Comeover. We gonna call him Comeover. You know what I'm saying? Adam
Yeah, we would. Yeah.
Comeover.
Oh, Adam Cole Balls. Yeah.
Yeah, Comeover. We gonna call him Comeover. He put, man. I watched that video, and the thing about it, he, unlike regular ponies, he's brilliant. You know what I'm saying? He's a very smart individual, and the way he laid out his plan that Microsoft has would actually make people think this motherfucker is making a lot of sense. But he's not. He's a delusional pony. You get what I'm saying? He's a delusional pony. He trying to make it seem like Microsoft trying to do what Amazon did to the Walmarts of the world, or what Netflix did to the Blockbusters of the world. They trying to become your one-stop shop, but he not trying to say that they want to become your one-stop shop. He trying to say they want to become your one-stop shop so they can boost the prices up to Lord knows how much. Listen, if Sony and Nintendo stop making game or consoles or whatever, another company would just start making consoles. You get what I'm saying?
It always be another. It always will be a bigger
Dude,
fish.
he act like computer systems is going somewhere. The games is always gonna have a space to be played. You get what I'm saying? Even if all the consoles is gone, you can still play games on the PC. So his argument is null and void just with that, because he's not saying that Microsoft is trying to get rid of gaming companies. He said that they're trying to get rid of companies like Nintendo and Sony, which make hardware. You know what I'm saying? Not the actual developers. You get what I'm saying? So they're not trying to get rid of like the people who actually have games. You know what I'm saying? Well, they're not trying to be the only stop shop for you to buy your games. Like you only gonna buy Halo or you ain't gonna buy no game. You get what I'm saying? So what he's saying doesn't make much sense at all. Because there's always gonna be a place to play any video game. You get what I'm saying? Cell phones ain't going anywhere. Um, Computer systems aren't going anywhere. You can't get rid of a PC. If Sony and Nintendo actually go too broke, then and they can't afford to put their games out, which would never happen. And they kill me when they say the only thing Sony makes is video games and headphones. No, Sony has
Somebody
makes
said that?
movies. Sony makes movies, and Sony also has do music. You know what I'm saying? They have a big distribution side to Sony for music, and they own part of the Beatles catalog, which they stole from Michael Jackson. But we're not going to talk about all. Oh, that's what he said. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was saying. That's why I say you gotta listen to. He's a very smart individual, and if you don't pay attention to the things that he's saying, you wouldn't believe it. If you don't know what he's talking about, because the way he stated his case makes a lot of sense. And if you ever watch any of his videos, see, I have watched his videos before. You know what I'm saying? I was actually a fan until you put that bullshit out. You know.
Well, guess what? Well, guess what? Dustin McGarren from IGN told that motherfucker new frame.
Well, I see. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you gotta go watch his video. He shut him down. He show you how illiterate that he is of gaming of what's going on. He really shut him down. He hurt him. It was bad. It was not good for him. This day he would not win.
No. Hold on. This is on the IGN actual
No,
site?
on Dustin's own channel. Dustin got his own channel, and it was not good for him.
I think I did watch it. I think I did watch his channel.
Yeah. Dustin, it was not good. It was not good. I'll put it like this: in the words of the Cleon, today is a good day to die. Cause that's what happened to his ass. Tell him, Baca, I know you in there. he paid the bill. He definitely paid the bill.
Hey, TK, I'm with you. That nigga's a clown too. I don't trust none of them motherfuckers.
Oh, Dustin.
Fuck Dustin.
Yeah, talking about Dustin.
All them niggas. I don't.
All of them got their own personal agendas, man.
I got my own
Of course.
personal shit too. It's called "Fuck You, Pay Me." That's gonna be my new channel. Fuck You, Pay Me. Cause I ain't playing with them dudes. Everybody, just because people thinking that they've been here and all that, and people believe anybody that got some what they use the word clout.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? They bring the word clout. Them motherfuckers don't know no more. I know more shit about them. Flip knows more shit about me and Flip will get together and put our masterminds together. Me and Live will get our masterminds together and figure some shit out.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
But don't
every Saturday.
There,
this is what we're doing every Saturday.
I'm an influencer, or I got an insider. Inside these nuts, bitch.
Hey, Live, what's going on? Hey, Live. Hey, Live, what's going on with you, man? Hey, Live.
Man, listen.
Live, go to the next topic. Go to the next topic. I can't do this. Y'all too woozy.
Man, we supposed to be talking about Crossfire. What y'all think about Crossfire?
Why me, Livewire, John Doe, Why we can't get the credibility?
Oh my God. This
Why
shit
we
is
can't get the same credibility? Because they don't know shit.
To the who? To the what?
Cause these
Who to the
Them
what?
motherfuckers can
motherfuckers don't
kiss
know
ass.
shit.
So did y'all
We
talk about
using
that Ghostwire? Y'all talking
Yeah,
about
we
that
talking about it
Ghostwire
now.
shit?
We
Yeah.
talking about it
No,
right now.
we just started talking about it. But what you think?
Oh, okay.
What's your opinion on it?
I think it look good. I think it's gonna be a very entertaining game.
Yeah,
I
I'm looking at it as far as something different than
My
other
thing,
than just
my
hack and
thing with
slash and shooting.
my
right.
thing with Sony with very entertaining games like that look real good. They usually be real short.
Hold up, the
I don't
pony
know.
already.
I don't
The
know how
pony's
short it's
already
gonna be
talking
though.
about not supporting Ghost Rider Tokyo.
Yeah, they don't want to like the motherfucker.
Listen here, John Doe. I'm saying this. This is what I'm saying, and I'm uppercutting any goddamn pony, and I'm send a video or pictures of shit me uppercutting the goddamn pony if that shit don't do over 1 million. It better do
No,
more
you're
than
not.
2 million.
That shit
Because
going
according to
wood.
the pony, every game that they had came out was doing is damn near $1 billion franchise. So this game
Dude, we
better do
already
more than that.
dude, we already know that Sony fans do not support exclusive on a third party station. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call it. It's a third party station. It's not.
Hey Vodka, well I'm coming up there, Vodka. I'm letting you know now. I'm on my way up on that mountain. Clear the roads.
But you gonna hit them. You gonna hit them with that what you call it? Was that off of damn Price is Right? You gonna go all the way up to that mountain?
Oh, to my
Yeah. Yep.
yup, yup. Cause y'all saying, cause this shit, I'm telling you, man, like yo.
No.
And I mean, I'm not saying that the game is bad or anything like that. I'm
No.
just saying they keep saying that these fucking games that they got are $1 billion franchises. They keep saying that shit. Oh man, that game was good. That game did over 7 million. Like what?
Oh
Like I don't know.
no! Anybody know?
I ain't gonna go. That's crazy.
Never mind that question. But why they saying they not supporting Ghostwire?
Cause they don't want
What's
to.
the
Cause
reason?
Because
They don't want to
Xbox own
line.
that
They
motherfucker.
don't want to line Microsoft pocket with money.
Because Microsoft said, "Fuck you, pay me."
Yep. Tell them
Hey,
live. Tell them live. Live was there. Live was in
fuck
the
you, pay
boardroom.
me. Yep, nigga. Fuck you, pay me,
tell,
nigga. It's on the
tell them, hey,
road, nigga.
live. Get your
Fuck you,
ass off
pay me.
mute. You know you was there. Live probably over there in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, taking a poo poo.
He already sounded like he was in the bathroom already, but he
I know,
said,
right?
"Fuck you, pay me."
That nigga live wire, he's the only 7 foot nigga I know who do push ups in the tub.
Bro. They don't like I said they're not gonna do. Think about it. They community is I don't. Them motherfuckers is weird as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? People are back. I have Xbox guys talk about Halo and this and that. Shut the fuck up, bitch, and play the game. All right, they stay in line. They don't buy their games.
No, never have. Never have.
Don't buy it. Well, and
Dude,
my thing is, you a PlayStation guy and you want to support that game. Telling you, support it.
Support it. You know what I'm saying?
Go on, support it. You know what I'm saying? Support it. Because, you know what I'm saying, my man Phil, let's talk about Phil going into the Hall of Fame. Phil is going into the Hall of motherfucking Fame.
Good for Phil.
He went from the bottom and he went all the way up. I wish Phil, can I come to the Hall of Fame with you, though?
I'm
I've
thinking
been 10
too.
years in the game.
If I gotta be honest with that,
If you cool with drinking Shirley Temple, sure.
if I gotta be honest, it's too early. You hear me? Phil ain't even won a generation. He haven't won a generation yet. You know what I'm saying?
He don't have to. Why would he have to win a generation where he been in all the generations?
Ain't won a generation yet.
He been in all the generations. This motherfucker started off as an intern and
Well,
worked all the way up. You got to give a nigga
Yeah,
respect.
yeah, he did. Yeah,
well,
he's feeling.
well, we know. Listen, well, we know he's been there, but he's actually the captain of the ship. Like, I want to see the captain be the captain. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
I
How
mean,
many
Hey,
fair.
John Doe, John
Oh,
Doe.
basketball
Did he not?
players?
Hold on, John Doe. Hold on, John Doe.
Nah,
Did he not? Did he?
Doe, we
John Doe.
arguing tonight,
Y'all
Hey,
John.
got
John
it.
Doe. John Doe.
Y'all
Did he
got
not? Did he not turn Xbox around?
No. I'm not.
Did he not?
No. I agree, dude. I love Phil. That's what you getting. I don't want you to get that twisted. I love Phil. Phil is my guy. Everything I said I wanted in Xbox, he fulfilled. He did his. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, I just feel it's a little premature. Like,
That was
at least
premature. This
hold
motherfucker.
Let him finish, Bone.
God,
Let him finish, Bone.
Damn.
Let him ball.
Damn.
You know it's hard for John to talk. He's struggling with his voice. Go ahead, John.
I'm just saying, at least let him get a generation under his belt. Just a little 12-year cycle. Let him at least get a generation with him at the helm. Let him complete that bitch before we give him the Lifetime Achievement Award. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel just with him bringing the Xbox One, which was already a good system, back to prominence. You know what I'm saying? It's enough. Let him finish this.
Yo,
Oh, goddamn, hold on.
Doe, you my guy. But this motherfucker been down with Xbox from the beginning of time.
I'm not saying he hasn't, but his name wasn't on the door.
Well,
He don't have to be. That's how you give him a
Uh,
lifetime achievement award.
well,
I would
I
give you
don't
a
think that's why
lifetime
they gave it
achievement
to him,
award.
though. I don't think
I
that's why
would
they
give
gave it to
your
him.
ass a
Well,
lifetime
why?
achievement award.
Hold on. Let's hear what Live said. Why you think they're giving it to him? Because I would like to know this.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
think they gave it to him because of the position where. Think about what position he had before. Before that was the head of micro. What was he? A CEO of Xbox, if I'm not mistaken, right? That was his position, right?
I forgot. Hold on. What was he before John Mattress stepped off?
He started as an intern.
No,
No, we're
nigga,
not
I
talking
ain't
about
talking
that.
about that. I'm talking about recently. What was his previous? What was his previous title? COO of Xbox, right?
Yep.
Now he is the CEO of what?
Xbox.
Everything.
Xbox Gaming, right? Did that position exist? Did that position exist?
Nope. They made that shit.
No, it didn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, they made it. They made it for. See, but that's what I'm saying. See, he just became.
Yeah, but it was never. But that's what I'm saying.
Became the GM. You know what I'm saying? You don't take a GM when they first plant they fat ass in the seat and give them a lifetime achievement award when they just getting there. You know what I'm saying? You want to see how, since they got all this power now, because he just got all this power. Because
no, he didn't have this power for years.
He didn't have this power for years.
Titles. He been thinking about he upgrading titles. He upgrading titles.
Listen, you gonna tell me he had this power?
He had somebody over him. Am I right, Flip? Am I right, Live?
100.
When he took over,
when they was talking about
Xbox,
selling
did he have
an
an answer to another motherfucker?
Yeah, but he's been there for a while though. That's the only thing.
No. I'm not saying he ain't been there for a while, but they was talking about selling off Xbox at one point in time, and he had to go in there and convince them not to. You get what I'm saying? This was just a couple of years ago now.
So he didn't have.
So he didn't have the power. Like he got the power now. If he had to convince motherfuckers,
that's why the thing was the motherfucker moved up so fucking fast.
Listen, because if he had that power, he wouldn't have had to go in that room and convince a damn person of nothing. He gonna be like, no, we ain't selling it, but we finna push this shit forward. So he ain't had the power.
He would have to do it anyway. he would have to
Right.
do it anyway because the previous position of head of Xbox had no say so, no
That's
seat at
what
the table for
that's what
Windows.
I'm saying.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like his whole new
Live
title,
wire. You
huh?
just said what I'm saying, bro. You saying exactly what I'm saying. He just got this power. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he do with this power before we. That's all I'm saying. It's premature, dude. Hold on. How the saying go? Power what? What does power do?
Make you happy.
Hey, he got my
Oh,
vote.
It corrupt.
He got
power
my
It
fucking
power
corrupt.
Hall of
corrupt.
Fame,
Absolutely.
and I ain't
Ain't that
got
what?
no fucking vote.
Hold
He
on.
got my
Hold
motherfucking
on.
vote.
And that's how the saying go. And
I
that's
ain't
how the saying
arguing.
go.
He
Yeah.
got my motherfucking
Power
vote.
corrupts. Absolutely. And that's how I go.
Well, you know why they gave it to him? I'm looking at it now. They giving it to him
So,
because they giving it
so
to him
all I'm saying,
because he got Terry Myers, which was his boss, head of Windows. He got him fired because he the one that was cutting the plan and was going back trading fucking Soviet spy mission bullshit. And they gave him this because he turned the Xbox around. That's why they gave it to him.
and wire, live wire, you never been pimping? Live.
I said, get a nigga his coins, my nigga. Get a
Live, you
nigga
know?
his coins. I don't give no niggas no flowers. I ain't nigga. The
Live
only
over there
niggas I
eating
give flowers
Brussels.
when your ass is dead.
Man, what, did live fall
What the
asleep over
fuck?
there? Live,
Yeah,
you
No,
he
not
I'm
do
can
that
here.
hear me?
I
sometimes.
don't give no flowers.
Okay.
I give niggas
My bad,
coins.
my bad for cutting y'all live. Go ahead, man. I ain't trying to cut y'all, man. I don't want to be rude or
No,
nothing.
you can talk, nigga. This how we
I
talk
don't
on
want to get
Xbox
that shit
One,
out
nigga.
there.
Fuck you.
Nah, I was just saying. I was just.
What the fuck? Hold on. How you gonna tell a nigga go ahead? You can talk. You can talk, nigga. Fuck you. Who does
No,
that?
no, no,
What
because
the
he
fuck
came
is
in
It's
wrong
my,
with?
he came
hey,
in
it's
my time to
entertainment.
Go ahead,
talk.
live.
He came
Go
in
ahead,
my
live.
time to
Shit.
talk, so I'm giving
Nah,
live his time to talk.
Go ahead, live. Do what you
nah.
gotta
I
do,
was just
man.
saying like the thing with Phil is it's the I think the main reason why I was saying that is because there was no seat at the table for Xbox. It's basically like you going from the kiddie table to all of a sudden going to the adult table. And that's basically what Phil did, but nobody else previously before was able to do that. They could speak to people at Microsoft, but they had no legitimate say. Like they weren't valued the same. You see what I'm saying? It
I
just
agree with you
wasn't.
100%.
It's like
And that's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
it's like being a part of the family, but your contributions weren't looked as being on equal footing until he made it apparent. Like, look, this is where the shit is going, and he had to, you know, show that message to Microsoft and show them the value in it. Instead of giving up on it early, you know, like, look, there's actual value in it if you stick around long enough and deal with these growing pains.
Hey, John Doe. They over here saying you reporting from the street like real nigga news.
You already know, man. Hey. You already know, man.
Oh my god. Techno Game is
Hey,
a funny motherfucker, dog. He's funny as shit for that one.
but it's like this here, though, man. You know, I agree with you 100% on that. See, Phil made Microsoft understand the value in games that they didn't understand before. See, the only thing Microsoft cared about was Windows. You know what I'm
Windows,
saying?
Windows,
And,
And
and
all
and
Windows.
this and
Windows.
all the rest of the
And
shit.
And
more
Windows,
Windows.
yeah.
And more
Exactly.
Windows.
That's what they cared about because that's what's making them money. Which I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't argue with that. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest. Back when they started Xbox, that was a side project. You get what I'm saying? That was just like, well, we can make a gaming system. You know what I'm saying? We can do it. But Phil let them know that we can make money doing it. See, because when they wanted to get rid of this shit, last generation, because they had lost a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? Sony had blew their boots off. You get what I'm saying? And after the success that the 360 had to come back the next generation and feel the pain like they felt, man, and shoot. They're ready to jump off the first plank they could find, man. They're ready to get the hell up off the ship, man. And Phil came in and say, well, just let me come in and write this ship, and then if you don't like it, then you go ahead and do what you gonna do. But he started listening to the community, implementing things that the community wanted, and not look at where we at. You know what I'm saying? 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? 5 years later, look at where we at.
When was the Xbox worth what $600 billion? That was the Xbox One generation. The Xbox was making money.
Hold on.
It's just that Terry Meyer.
You said 600 billion.
600 billion.
No.
600 billion. Yes.
Yeah, that's with all this IPs and stuff.
Yeah. Right. No. That came from Xbox Live subscription. That's where they're killing that from the 360 Xbox Live subscription. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really never made money off selling hardware. You know what I'm saying? The Xbox Live subscription and the software is where Microsoft actually made their money. They ain't made no money off of selling Xbox. And now, with this Game Pass, that's huge. You get what I'm saying? That Game Pass is, like your boy was right, that is their Netflix. You get what I'm saying? Shoot. You got over 20 plus million people every month paying, what, $20 a month? How much is that? How much is that every month?
Good brother.
What you say?
Oh no, I'm reading the comment section.
Yeah, how much is that every month? Let me see. What's 20 million times $20 every month? Somebody do the math for me.
Wait, what was it?
Well, what's 20 million times 20?
40 billion. Well, 400 billion.
Okay, that's 400 million. That's what they grossing every month. You know what I'm saying? Through Game Pass right now.
Yeah.
So just with Game Pass alone.
Oh, he had the power since Phil had the power since 2017.
Yeah, I said 5 years.
Yep.
Yeah, you see, I said 5 years. Yeah, before Phil came in, they were ready to give Phil. Hey, they were ready to like, you know what I'm about? 5 years. Yeah, man, you know, he came in there and did their thing.
What you got next, Live?
Talk about that Halo show.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't wait. No,
yeah.
I want to hear what 100 got, because 100 is the Halo, you know what I'm saying, specialist. You know what I'm saying?
No, he ain't. Don't listen to him. He regurgitate what he hear everybody else say. Don't listen to that. He over there boo loving on the phone right now. Go ahead, Live. Fuck him. I told you. See, I told you. Look, see, I told you. See,
I ain't
look.
on nothing.
Yes, you was. You put the phone down. I seen you put the phone down, nigga. Stop that shit. You put that goddamn phone down. Quick as shit. I seen it. God damn it.
I know. I was not booed up. About to boo
Man, speak on this.
That's why your head look like a beige ass fucker Boston baked bean.
Man, speak on this show. That's what I want to hear.
It's not set in the Halo universe that we know about. It's in the Silver universe.
Listen to what?
That's why you hear Silver Team instead of hear Blue Team.
It's in the Silver universe. What the hell is the Silver universe?
That's what Paramount.
We need Vodka. Explain. You know, Bone Drunk. He's saying Silver. Next thing you know, he gonna be talking about Pokemon, red, blue, and shit, getting emotional, start crying about Iwata and shit.
No, what? Fuck you, you bitch ass nigga. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, it's set in the silver universe. It's not what we gonna. It's not. It's not set in the games that we're playing right now.
Yeah, it's not in the regular
So,
season.
It's
so,
not. It's
so
not.
nothing we know about it is gonna
Mm-mm,
be a part of the show.
no.
Just
Even
think
old
about it.
boy that plays.
Just think about it. Not to cut you off. Listen, just think about it like comic books. How comic books, and you see the movies, and the movie or don't follow the comic book all the way to the point. Same thing with this movie. That's how you gotta look at it. It's not following.
The
It's not
TV
following
show.
the
It's
book
like
to the
it's
T. That's how you
even
gotta
old
look
boy.
at it.
He's a Spartan. I forgot his name. We mentioned his name like 30 times last night, and we figured it out. My man that played in the movie. Um, he's not canon, but if they want to
You
make
talking
him
about your boy
canon,
from Jason Lyric?
yeah. If they want
Okay,
to make him canon,
9 foot
if they
said
want to make
it
him
placed
canon, they
around
can make him canon.
Halo Reach CE.
Right. If they want to make him canon, they can make him canon if they want to. They have the option to make
Right,
any
right,
canon.
right.
If they feel like they want to put him in, they can make it canon. Other than that,
You talking about like
canon.
Clone Wars? Like when we were talking about Clone Wars?
Yeah.
No,
You
no,
talking about
Yeah.
Clone Wars?
more like no. It's like what I said. It's like Silver Universe is the version of the MCU, like the MCU.
Yeah, that,
How
yeah, that makes sense.
Marvel MCU is different from the comic book. That's what it is.
Like Flip said, everything you cannot put on camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't put it on camera. They doing the best they can best. I hear people, Cortana look like this and
I
shut
can't
the
wait.
fuck up, bitch.
I can't wait. I can't wait another minute for Cortana.
Shut up.
They could have
Let
They
the
could
guy,
have.
let's watch an episode first before you start talking about some bull.
You know what I wish they
Man,
would have did though?
I don't know what they talking about. That bitch look awesome from what I see. You know,
Look,
No,
I ain't going that far, but I just
Only-
want to know this. Do you think she? No. This is the question. I don't
That's
think
old
so.
girl that
But do
plays
you
her.
think? Do you? Yeah, but I don't think she's all that. Do you think? I just want to know. Do y'all think she got a fat ass?
Did they even show Katana ass on
She
that
got a
clip?
flat ass.
I hope.
She got a flat ass.
Well, do
I
you
don't
think they?
remember them
Do you
showing
think?
no
Do you
ass
think they
on
gonna
that.
pat it? Do you think they gonna pat her ass and make it look
Come
fat?
on, Flip.
What you
What?
mean
Flip, you
pat
talking
her
about a fucking
ass?
AI, Flip.
Pat it.
What
Like
kind
you,
of
like
shit
like
is
talking
she
about
like
like?
AI,
like a
She's
butt
an
pad, a
AI,
butt
man.
pad. What you mean?
She's
That
an AI.
listen
We
here,
talking about
listen here,
Flip.
listen
They
here,
wa-
listen here, listen
Flip, we
here.
talking about
So
an
you
AI,
trying to
dude.
tell me I don't give a shit? Goddamn that AI and fucking Halo had a fucking swollen ass. I'm sitting here thinking like, what type of perverted shit is this?
Dude,
I
she
swear
is
to God, I thought it
she
was a
is
dude
Butt
that
ass
made that
nigga.
shit.
You looking at her
she
ass
is a
like that?
holographic projection. What the hell is you
Okay,
talking about?
okay,
Got
but the
an
lady,
ass.
but the
Halsey
lady
don't
on
have
the
a
show,
Halsey
the
don't have a
lady on the
Halsey don't have no
show
body.
is real. That lady on the show is real.
Yeah,
But
she has no body.
I don't know.
You seen the whole
I
body?
don't know nothing. I don't know
No,
nothing
she has
about Jen
no body.
Taylor.
dude, how in the world did we get to a
Talking about,
holographic progression?
I told you.
Hey man,
I
listen
mean,
here.
well,
This is
well,
what we do.
look.
Viral is
This is what we
motherfucker.
do.
I mean,
Go
well,
ahead, live. Go ahead, live.
well.
This
The
is what we
thing
do.
I
is,
got
I
15
know
minutes.
people keep on harping on the looks of Cortana,
Katana.
but the thing is, Chief's relationship with Cortana isn't sexual. It's not.
Exactly.
It
Please,
should be.
please steer him away.
Hold on,
It's
hold on,
not
hold
because
on,
you
Please,
don't
hold on.
man.
because
Can we?
you
All right,
don't
all right.
you
Hold
hear
on,
her more than you see her, huh?
hold on, hold on. Okay, listen. We're gonna go to sex class. What do you know what sexual stimulation do? Right? It make us
Oh my
ejaculate.
goodness.
Right?
Please,
It's electrical stimulation in your brain, in your glands.
Why are we
That give
talking
you that
about the sex?
ability that allows
Look,
you
we
to do
want to
that.
talk.
So
We
if
want to talk
so,
about
hold
the
on,
show.
John Joe. Hold on, John. I'm getting to the point here. So
Ain't no point.
if she,
There's no
I guess
point.
it is. If she is inside or Master Chief head and all that other stuff, she can produce enough to make him have a sexual orgasm and stuff, man. Let's act like that's like don't act like that shit ain't possible, bruh.
Oh shit, I'm done.
Shit.
I'm done.
All right, go ahead,
Done.
live finish shit. God damn it.
I'm done, G.
Go ahead, live.
Nobody
Go ahead,
wants
finish
to
shit.
finish that
I'm
thought,
done,
man.
G. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm
Go
done.
ahead, live. Go
Man,
ahead, live.
dude,
Yeah.
man. Hey,
I'm
Flip,
done, G.
If I catch you
I
out
know,
there
I know,
with an
I know.
Xbox
Flip,
shirt on,
Yo,
this
go
harassing
ahead.
shit, I
women,
don't
nigga,
know what you
it's gonna be a
came out
problem.
of. I know
Flip, if I
you
catch
went
you
to
with an
motherfucking
Xbox
Dollar
shirt
General.
on,
I
harassing
don't know
women,
what the
it's gonna
fuck
be
you
a
missed took
motherfucking problem. I'm letting
today.
you know that right now.
That's some that is some lyrical bullshit.
What you talking about? That is true. You don't understand how electrical stimulation works?
Oh
Well, I'm just trying to go ahead,
Yeah.
live. Well, I'm gonna teach you in a party later, man. Fuck that. Go ahead.
We
Lord,
gonna keep no. I mean, man, come on. We got 15 minutes, man. I gotta go talk to her lady.
Man, listen.
If I can say now, you see why I won't have VR. You goddamn right, because them goddamn
man.
pony was in VR and they was beating off. That's a whole lot of sexual
Look,
stimulation in their brain.
hold on. Hey, please just change. Let's get off of Halo, man. Can we
Yo.
move on to the next subject? Can we just go to the next subject, man? I'm
Go
good
ahead,
with
live.
Halo.
You go,
I don't
All
need
go
right,
to
ahead,
ever
so
talk
live.
about that
so
shit.
Go ahead,
so
live. Go
boom,
ahead,
this
live.
this last one was for you, man. You heard about your MLB the show coming to Game
Yeah,
Pass day one.
MLB the show coming 2022
Yeah.
on Xbox
We
Uh,
Game
already know.
Pass. That mean we
Listen,
played that
Xbox
motherfucker.
made the show great. Xbox made the show great.
Hell yeah, we
Like,
yeah,
made that
I
motherfucking
think it
show.
sold the most
yeah,
it's ever
ever
sold.
sold. The most successful it's ever been is when they put it on Game Pass last year. The most it's ever sold, the most it's ever gonna sell is,
You
is,
know, you,
is
you,
when
you know what I
Not
got to
that
say
soft
about
Xbox
stuff.
that? You know what I got to say about that? When you know what I mean, bang, bang, bang. Say no. You know what's funny about that is how do Sony feel knowing that they looking at the specs of the Xbox and saying we fucked up? Sony made the game.
Yeah.
So how do they
Sony
feel
couldn't
knowing that
even make the game.
they looked inside the Xbox and said, yoinks, we fucked up. I'm just saying they fucked up. It hurt.
And we still
It
playing the
gotta
game. That's the
burn.
crazy shit. We
Oh
still
no.
playing the game.
Matter of fact, hold on. It was one thing I wanted to speak on, and I got to take this back a couple of subjects. How do the Sonys feel about Ghostwire coming out day and date on the PC?
Oh, fanboys. I don't know. That's what
They,
if I get it, I'm probably buy it on there and then play it again through Game Pass.
yeah, because they man, dude, they gotta be hot about that because they don't want none of their games coming out on the PC at the same time as doing on their system. Oh, hold on. So Ghostwire ain't exclusive?
No, Tom
It's
exclusive.
going by Microsoft.
Yeah.
It's what?
It's
It's going
it's
by
going to Xbox.
Microsoft.
It says it goes to all the consoles the year
They get it.
the
They get a
following year.
year. It's a year. They get a year exclusive of it. It's not going to sell on Sony, and when they get on Microsoft, it's going to do lovely. That is all.
Yeah. Just because we're gonna go to Game Pass, we're gonna get to enjoy it, make love to it, freaking as much as we want to. You know what I'm saying? Tap it on the booty.
Hold on, John. You talk about me and
My
what you just did? Hell nah. I demand a recount. Damn it.
you know,
Yeah, if Microsoft
and,
doing
and,
big
then,
things.
and then we get to decide if we want to take it home or not to meet the family. You know what I'm saying? See,
Like I,
that's something the Sony fans don't get the privilege of doing. You know?
hell no.
And
Well,
it hurt them to their heart.
I would say to all my PlayStation gamers, you suck. Fuck you and your bullshit ass console. That is all. Go fuck your VR and have fun.
Oh man. All Sony fans ain't bad fans, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't all
They
bad.
know who they are. They know who they
Yeah.
are.
It's just you got people who are extremely passionate over there on the PlayStation side, and I mean extremely passionate.
No, they not. You right, Odom. You right. You right. They are very passionate. Like the bull that was beating off in VR. You right. That's
Yeah,
a hell. That's a lot of passion. That's a lot of
they're,
fucking passion.
they're extremely passionate about their shit. You get what I'm saying?
I wonder what their mom gonna say. Why the rug is sticky? Look at your son. Look at that nigga sticky
Shoot,
his
they,
hand.
they used to be doing more than that in the playroom back in the day. Y'all don't forgot about the playroom.
I ain't forget it, but no, I don't want to talk about that shit.
Yeah,
I've been traumatized. I've been traumatized.
Yo. We did our little hour 30. We did hour 40. Y'all want some other shit? Y'all gonna have to check out John Doe channel, Flip Money, Live Wire channel for extra content.
Hey, I
And we have
apologize,
to.
people. Hold on. Let me apologize to the people. I apologize, people. I ran a little late.
We about to be
And
out
I'll
this.
make it up to y'all.
You ain't gotta make up for nothing. You don't owe us shit. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
I don't owe y'all the damn thing. I'm talking to the people.
Man, in the goddamn podcast. Shit. Fuck
Shut
them
up,
damn
Flip.
phony.
You
I
bitch
tell
ass
you,
nigga.
that bitch better make more than $1 million. If not, I'm cupping that shit out you goddamn pony.
All right, we out this bitch. God bless
Peace.
you. Good night.
Choke slam.